Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julie and I love to make videos for you guys. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a very highly requested hoop tutorial for chest hooping, both horizontally and vertically, or shoulder hooping. I think the names work interchangeably. I honestly call it both. But chest hooping looks something like this. This is horizontally. And vertically looks like this. This is a technique that has taken me 6.5 years to be confident with, so please just know that this is not easy. It may be easy for people that pick up on-body hooping very fast, but I am an off-body hooper, so for me, on-body hooping is actually really hard for me to learn, so just be patient with it. This is not easy, and this will take a lot of time and muscle memory to get down, but I promise it will click one day, and once it clicks, it is so fun, you guys. Before we begin, I would recommend getting commando, literally, where the least amount of clothing is possible, because with any on-body hooping, it really helps to have your skin exposed so that the hoop can really travel up your body. I promise. I would even go more commando than what I'm wearing. I learned this wearing like a sports bra and some booty shorts. If you're a guy, you have the advantage of not having to wear a bra, but basically it just helps to have more skin to hoop contact. Next, I would highly recommend getting any hoop 35 inches and up. When I got down chest hooping and other on-body techniques, it was a 38-inch hoop. This is a size 40-inch hoop. I would really recommend any size 35-inch and up, and I'm gonna show you why. As you can see here, I struggle immensely with trying to horizontally hoop and vertically hoop with a 25-inch. Next, we're gonna practice with a 26-inch here. Again, still struggling. There's just not enough surface area within the hoop to really vertical hoop or horizontal hoop for that matter. Here's a 28-inch hoop. This is actually like one of my favorite sizes. As you can see, trying to horizontal is pretty hard. There's just not enough room for it to travel around me. Same thing goes with vertical. It's actually a little bit easier to vertical hoop, but still not enough room. However, it is possible to horizontal hoop with this size if you go in circles with it and move really quickly. It takes a lot of effort though. Here's a 31-inch. It's getting a little bit easier here, but it's still a little bit uncomfortable. It's just not enough room to really make it that comfy. I can do it, but I'm exerting a lot of power here, as you can see with my shoulders. Same goes with vertical. I'm just exerting a lot of power with my shoulders here, and it's definitely very tiring. Here is that 35-inch hoop that I was recommending earlier. For me personally, this is a teeny bit small just because I have broad shoulders, so I am using a lot of my shoulders to like push it. Same goes for vertical. It's comfy, but it's just not nearly as comfy as this 40-inch that I'm going to show you guys right here. So here's that 40-inch. As you can see, it has lots of room to go around me. I also like this size for learning because you have control over how fast the hoop goes. So here I'm going a little bit faster. I can also go slower, but with other hoop sizes, even 35-inch, I don't really get that much control over the speed. So I really like 40-inch specifically for learning chest hooping both horizontally and vertically. Very comfy. As you can see, chest hooping with anything smaller than a 28-inch really just doesn't even work. Even with a 28-inch hoop, it really doesn't work unless I'm spinning with it and going really, really quickly, as you guys could see. So I would highly recommend getting yourself a really big hoop. This one is 40-inch, but I would honestly recommend like 38-inch before getting like a 35-inch. Really, the bigger the better. It's gonna be so much easier for you. And as you guys can probably tell with the bigger hoop, I don't have to really do much. The hoop is just doing it all for me. I'm not really moving much. So I really recommend getting a big hoop. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And once you master the on-body techniques with the bigger hoop, you can transfer it to the little hoop. So I would definitely recommend starting bigger. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. And now that we are half commando with our big ass hoop, next we're going to actually want to get some grip tape. I really like the 3M grip tape. It kind of feels like rug burn against your skin, so just be aware of that. But it is like the best grip tape, and it will really cling your hoop to your body. I'm telling you, your hoop will not go anywhere. Even if the hoop wants to go flying, as long as it has 3M grip tape on it, it's not gonna go flying because it'll be a little bit more weighted, and then it will also cling onto your body. So I really recommend the 3M grip tape. You can get gaffer tape, but I find that gaffer tape isn't really good for on-body techniques. It just doesn't keep the hoop on your body as much as it could with the 3M grip tape. So I would guess 3M grip tape over the gaffer tape. And if you guys are looking to purchase a 3M grip tape and or even a hoop, I will put my affiliate link for Mood Hoops down below. It's just code JUBES. It'll get you a discount. And it also helps me because I get commission, and then I can do cool giveaways with you guys like I do on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on my Instagram, make sure you are. We're gonna start with horizontal first, and when you're horizontal hooping, you're going to want to find the sweet spot on your chest of where the hoop is going to hit. It's gonna be different for you than it is for me, but for me personally, I like to hit my hoop somewhere right around here. My boobs fall like right here, like here's the hump of my boob, and then I like to hit my hoop right above here. And to find that sweet spot, I'm going to introduce you to this technique, and it's called breaking, and it looks something like this. And by doing this, and I'm going to teach you guys this in a second, it's going to help you find that sweet spot on your chest of where you need the hoop to hit so that you can keep the hoop leveled and keep it going as you're chest hooping. So we're going to have our hands on our hoop. and I have the hoop, and the hoop is somewhere in between my shoulder blades like that. I hoop counterclockwise, but we're gonna be practicing both directions for all of this tutorial. So we have our hoop, and basically I'm going to push with my right hand and push the hoop towards my left hand, and I'm gonna catch it with my left hand like this. Catch. And this is gonna take a lot of wrist strength, but this is actually gonna help you figure out how to keep the hoop level to where you need it to hit. So we're gonna pass it back now, and we're gonna catch with our right hand. Ready? Catch. And you're just gonna repeat this process, and this is gonna help you find that sweet spot of where you want the hoop to hit when you're chest hooping. So back, and do it again. Like that, and do it again. Like that, and do it again. Like that, and do it again, like that. And in a future tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do paddles like this with the breaks, but for right now, we're just gonna be doing these breaks like this. And make sure you're turning your body with the break. That's really gonna help you. So turning this way, I'm gonna push the hoop this way and break, and we're gonna go the other way. And break. And it's okay to readjust your hoop in between this so that you can find that sweet spot. And break. And break. And break. And break. Okay, so that's gonna be my first tip, is just practice these breaks, because this is gonna help you find that sweet spot that you're looking for. And as you can see, it's hitting like right above where my boob bump is. My boob bump. Now we're gonna add 2 rotations as we're doing this break. So I'm gonna push, I'm gonna go 1, 2, stop. Level it out again, go back the other way. 1, 2, stop. And you're definitely gonna find that one way works better. I hoop counterclockwise, so towards my left is a lot easier for me, but it's always good to practice hoop tricks on both sides. So back this way, 1, 2, stop. Back the other way, 1, 2, stop. Back the other way, 1, 2, stop. And basically you can just keep adding more turns into it. So 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. And notice how I keep turning in the direction that the hoop is going. 1, 2, 3, I'm all the way over here. 1, 2, 3, I'm all the way over here. Now that we have our breaks and we have these rotations with our breaks, we're gonna start turning with the hoop, and this is going to honestly make your life so much easier. It's really hard to just start chest hooping and just stay straight like this, so we're gonna turn with it. So we're just gonna start with 1 turn and then catching first. So we're going to push it, catch it, and turn. It's gonna be kind of fast. Push, catch, turn. And you wanna turn with it, so push, catch, turn, and you're gonna have to be turning with it. Push, catch, turn. Push, catch, turn. Push, catch, turn. Let's go the other way. Push, catch, turn. And we're gonna keep repeating this. And we're not really doing anything with our chest yet. This is just solely our arms and the hoop. Now that we're a little bit dizzy, we're gonna add another turn in. So we're gonna try to do that same double rotation that we were doing with our breaks like this, but we're gonna turn with it. So 1, 2, catch. Do it again. 1, 2, catch. Do it again. 1, 2, catch. and back the other way. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. And you should find that turning with the hoop helps with the momentum to keep the hoop going. And after doing that for a while, that's it. You're just gonna keep practicing that. Now, you're probably wondering what the heck does your chest do while you're doing that? Put your hoop down for a second. We're gonna do a very exaggerated motion what my chest is doing. So, breathe in, and exhale and push it back in, out. It's kind of like a cat, you know? They go up, and then they go back down. And they go back up, and then they go back down. And then they go back up, and then they go back down. So we're not gonna be doing it that exaggerated. We're just gonna give the hoop a little umph. Just a little umph like that. So grab your hoop, we're gonna do a single 1 rotation and watch for the umph. Umph. It's a very subtle chest movement. You don't want to be exaggerating your chest, otherwise it's gonna look like that. So you wanna just give it a little umph, just give it a little umph, umph, a little umph, other way, a little umph, a little umph. But basically it's gonna be mostly your shoulders doing the work and the hoop is just honestly gonna do its thing while you're spinning in circles. So you wanna just keep practicing these turn, 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 stop. Turn, 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 stop. It's okay if you're not really making the correct contact right away. That's something that's just gonna happen over time. It's like when you're learning a waist hoop for the first time, you have to really feel the hoop and figure out how your hips are moving. That's what's gonna happen with the chest. Over time, you're just gonna figure out how the hoop moves. And again, that's not gonna happen overnight, so be super patient with it. Okay, whew, I'm out of breath. So basically for horizontal, that's it. I would just honestly practice these breaks, practice turning with it, and catching. Even I would practice the other way too. Can't hurt, might help you. Okay, that's it. That's really it, guys. I feel like when it comes to on-body hooping, no one can really teach you that. It's just yourself having to figure it out, and I promise you it will click at some point. So just be patient with it. If you're starting to get frustrated, put the hoop down, come back to it later. Now we're gonna go on to vertical hooping. And for this, you're gonna actually have 2 sweet spots. For horizontal, we had 1 sweet spot on our chest, but for vertical, we're gonna have 2 sweet spots. You're gonna have 1 spot on your chest, but then you're also gonna have your body as another point. So I like to have my hoop in between my shoulder blades, like this, and this is gonna be one of the sweet spots you're gonna have to find with practicing. So it just doesn't really matter where you are right now, you'll figure it out. But then basically, you need to figure out how far over you want to bend your body. You don't want to bend it too much because if you're all the way bent over, it's going to be really hard for you. So you don't want to be straight up either and like hunching your shoulders because that's not going to work. You're going to want to give your knees a little bit of a bend. I like to bend my knees just a little bit. And you're going to want to bend over just a teeny bit. Not really that much, not like that, but just give your knees a little bit of a bend and give yourself a little bit of an angle here. And basically, once you have that, we're gonna practice the same thing with our little brake system here. We're gonna do 1 little brake to our left. And for vertical hooping, you're gonna wanna give the hoop extra momentum since it's going this way and not this way. So make sure you're giving it an extra push. So here we go. Knees a little bit bent, and we're gonna be a little bit bent over, not completely bent over, just a little bit, like that. And we're gonna give the hoop a push, and we're gonna catch it. Push, catch. Now, you might notice that the hoop is actually gonna be hitting in the exact same spot as it does when you're vertically. It's gonna be hitting the same spot on your chest, just like that. So, again, hold our hoop, knees bent a little bit, don't hunch over, but just a little bit bent over, and we're gonna do 1 rotation. Boom. And catch. Now, let's go the other way. We're gonna go pushing it this way, boom, and catch. And we'll do it again to the other side, boom, and catch. And now to the other side, boom, and catch. And over time, you can actually break like this, as you were doing before horizontally. Now you're doing it vertically, like that. Now, just like horizontal, you can add another rotation. So, hoop in position, give your knees a little bend, and we're gonna push, and we're gonna try to do 2 rotations. 1, 2, catch. And it's okay if your chest isn't really doing anything. That's just gonna come with practice and time. So push with your hands and your shoulders. 1, 2, catch. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, catch. Again. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. Go the other way. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. As you can probably imagine, just like trying to horizontal hoop in place like this, it can be really hard, so it's easier to spin with it, right? So likewise with vertical hooping, it's gonna be easier to spin with your hoop instead of just trying to get it to go straight like this in place. So what we're gonna do, get into our first position here, we're gonna go to our left. If you hoop to your left, you're gonna be turning over your left shoulder. I'm gonna grab the hoop right here and we're just gonna turn. Ready? Turn over your left shoulder. And we'll do the other side too in a second. Now let's go the other way. Okay, you're not gonna be like flipping your body like completely, you know, but you're gonna be doing a little angled turn. So let's do it again. Go to the left this way, and you're just gonna turn a little bit. And let's go the other way. And yes, this is gonna really hurt like your chest, your shoulders. You should be in pain after this. I'm already in pain. Let's do our little break push, and we're gonna do one rotation while spinning towards our left. Ready? So it's gonna look like this. Catch, and we're just gonna keep turning, okay? So let's do it again that way. Push, catch, and keep turning. Push, catch, and keep turning. Let's go the other way. Push, catch, and turn. Push, catch, and turn. Now let's go the other way and try to add 2 rotations. Push, push, catch. Again. Push, push, catch. One more time. Push, push, catch. Other way. Push, push, catch. Back down. Again. Push, push, catch. And you really, again, want to give that hoop momentum. Since you're going vertically, you're going to need a little bit more momentum, so don't feel bad for pushing it really hard. Let's go this way one more time. Push, push, catch. So, put that all together. You have your hoop, we have our first point of contact, which is like the back of our shoulders and our chest, and then our second point of contact here is our body, which we're gonna hunch over a teeny bit, bend our knees, and we're just gonna start going, okay? We're gonna try to do like 3 rotations now on this side. Ready? So, go. 1, 2, 3, catch. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, catch. And you're gonna notice it's gonna take a few times to get all the way over. That's totally normal. It's not just gonna like be like, you know, it's not gonna be like 1. That's not how it works. So 1, 2, 3, catch. And I notice like by the 4th time I make it all the way around like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do that again. Let's do 3 and then 4. So 1, 2, 3, and let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're already back at the front. Other way, let's do 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, 1, 2, 3. Now let's do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I'm better on my left side, but I promise it's always good to practice both sides, so just practice both sides. And that is it, you guys. That is literally your horizontal hooping and your vertical hooping. And then just lastly, the staying in place thing, that's just gonna happen over time. I'm kind of slanted when I do it still. Doing it in place is a lot harder, and that will definitely come after. I do recommend just turning with it at first, I find that it's a lot easier to learn it that way. And eventually over time, you'll find that sweet spot to keep going vertically like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very lengthy tutorial. I do have leg hooping coming next, so be on the lookout for that. If you guys want to break some paddles tutorial, just drop a comment below. I'd be happy to do a more in-depth tutorial for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. It would mean the world to me. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time a new upload goes up. And don't forget to smash that like button for me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!